Visitors of head swimming and diving coach Keith Haven's household might say that he loves Albion College so much that he decided to take a piece of it home with him. Literally. A few hundred feet of the old football bleachers here, some recycled wooden boards from the Nature Center, and an old science lab table in the kitchen. These are just a few of the many pieces incorporated in Haven's house that were acquired from Albion's campus. What Keith's wife, Sue Haven, finds most interesting about her husband's hobby for collecting Britain memorabilia, however, is that he always finds constructive use for it when he brings it home.
I learned very quickly not to complain about my husband bringing home stuff because he almost always repurposes it. So when it happens that way, it's good, and I can't complain. That's it.
One of Haven's major projects was constructing a deck area made from sections of the old football bleachers.
These were the original old football bleachers that must have been 50 or 60 years old back in the 80s when I acquired them. And the company that demolished the bleachers was just going to throw them away. So I heard that and went to their place of work and asked if they still had them. They had a big pile of them back in the back, and they said, sure, go ahead and take them, because they didn't want to have to dispose of them and pay to take them to a dumpster. So brought them back here, 4 or 5 planks at a time on top of my pickup truck, and built the framework and put them on. And the neat part is that each of the pieces of wood, they're 2x10s. That some are 16 feet long, some are smaller, but you take the fiberglass cap off, and it looks as good as if it was new.
One of Keith's personal favorite features is a boardwalk he constructed across his swamp.
Something that we did, I have to show you this too, the Nature Center tore down one of their old boardwalks many years ago, and they had all this old pressure-treated wood that looked really bad on one side but pretty good on the other side. So we brought that back and built a boardwalk across our swamp, which was labor-intensive, but it makes it nice, a lot easier to get across the marshy area here.
Perhaps the most recognizable feature of the Haven's house at first glance is that it was built underground. Keith and Sue both expressed that this presents many advantages in the overall sustainability and efficiency of the house.
It's easy to heat. We heat it mainly with a wood stove. It's cool during the summer. We don't have to worry about air conditioning or anything like that. And the nice part about underground houses that people don't realize is that they're very quiet. When you get inside, this house has got a foot-thick cement reinforced roof, and all the walls are reinforced cement. So you're down there once you shut the door, it's very quiet and very peaceful.
My favorite feature about the house is that being underground, it's very quiet. So at night when you sleep, occasionally you can hear things, but it's normally very, very peacefully. So you can sleep a long time because it's just when you go to sleep, it's just really quiet. When you're underground, it blocks out all other noises that you might hear, cars going by on the street or whatever. Of course, we're not near a street, but it's really, really quiet at night, so you can sleep really well in here. So that's one of the things I love about it.
The Havens did face a few struggles with battling the elements when they first moved into their underground home.
That first winter that I bought a hot tub in one of the bedrooms back there, we had the hot tub in there, and Sue and I would come home and it was just too cold. If you moved 5 feet away from the wood stove, it would be cold, so we just jumped in the hot tub. But once we got it insulated, it made all the difference in the world. So then we had the hot tub out here until the boys got big enough that they would want to drown each other, so we got rid of that and made it into more of a greenhouse sort of thing.
Aside from their eco-friendly Albion getaway, the Havens have a cabin in Tennessee where they spend most of their summer that runs solely on a propane tank the same size that is used for most conventional grills.
Mentioning about our cabin in Tennessee, my wife and I built down there. We've got 14 acres on a little Whitewater River, but one of the neatest parts, we've got solar panels for electricity, and we have a instant propane hot water heater that runs off of 2 flashlight batteries, and as soon as you turn on the water, the flashlight batteries ignite the propane. You have instant hot water, and it's really very cool. Well, hot in this case.
Though sustainability may be the theme for Albion this year, the Havens have been recycling products to use around their household and have been incorporating more energy-efficient practices into their daily lives for over 20 years.